But I just got to tell people, man, let's enjoy greatness watching this Joker play.
Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world.
Joker is the best player in the league. He's playing great.
I love this kid watching him play basketball.
He's on a historic playoff run. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Yeah, I felt like all of those shots felt like they was easy shots, you know. And he just played a game at a pace that you can't speed him up. You know, fluster him. He's strong. He can make every shot. I mean, I hate when he makes shots because he's so unorthodox, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a miss, and then it goes straight in. You know, he's incredible.
This dude is so fucking good, man. Straight up, like I haven't seen anything like him. Where he passes, you got a 7'7" center bringing up the ball, initiating the offense. The passes that he makes from one side of the court to the other, on time and on target. The bounce passes in between defenses. You can't guard him on the post because he's too big. He can't jump over a dollar bill. He rebounds. He is amazing. He, like, if there was the one guy I would want to play with.
I was going to say, if you got to play with someone like him,
I would love to play with. He's a problem.
I mean,
he's a problem. Like he's like Jason Kidd as a point guard. Like those guys don't have to score to affect the game.
But he also scores.
But he can score. He shoots a three. What can he do?
We've never seen a big that has that type of hand, that type of body, that type of brain, that type of passing ability. We've never seen anybody with anything like that before. He falls in line of those like once in a generation type players.
What, if anything, did Joker prove to you during the series?
Nothing. I know how great he is. There's certain guys in this league that play the game a certain way that I like to play the game as well, and he's one of them. Where you are always off balance when you go into a player like that because his ability to score, rebound, shoot. He sees plays before they happen. There's not many guys in our league like that. So you already knew you was going against a beast once the series started. And not only just about his game, everybody gets cracked up into his stats, but I don't think a lot of people talk about like this part of his game.
You see how big he is? There's no muscle definition on him, and he's just wearing you down, and he's strong. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. I don't even know what other words to say. I love him.
Like, for him, his hands are quicker than his eyes. Like, he gets a lot of, he strips the ball a lot. I think Nikola, his touch is just like, it's just there. He doesn't even have to think about it. So
he's special. He is special. It's like so many times we look at players and we're just like physically, we like to marvel at how special they are.
Yes.
Well, that's not him.
No.
Like, the only thing that's special about him physically is his size and what he's able to do. But his passing, he's by far the best passing big man. He's probably one of the 5 best passers in the entire NBA.
And even when you guard him for one of the best possessions that you think you've guarded him, he puts the ball behind his head, Larry Bird style, and shoots it 50 feet in the air, and it goes in. I think he did it like 4 or 5 times this series. So you do like this to him.
yeah, when those shots went through, I was just, all you can do is smile, man, and then seeing like AD's reaction, LeBron's reaction, it's funny because that dude is for sure one of a kind.
I was blown away because I have quick hands. Like some of the, passes that they were throwing to him, they were kind of out of his range, but the way that he could tip it and get it back to himself, and the way that he could just quick tip it and get it right back and go right up with it, and he gets up, pretty quick for a guy that's not athletic. Like his second jump, he's right back on the play. So he's just a tough cover. And like we tried everything from switching to putting myself, Kawhi on him to having Mace guard him. Like it was, we had no answer for him yesterday.
Jokic ain't really out there talking shit to people. He
is. He's talking more shit than you think. Trust me.
Joker ain't really poking the bear. He ain't initiating Aiden. He ain't getting him hot on nothing. He just down here pushing him. He'll get pushed. Rebound, lay it back up. He go back down. He ain't mean mugging. Lord, he know what he doing. He letting the sleeping dog sleep. Let him sleep.
The greatest trick that Jokic ever pulls on anybody is to think he's not out there talking shit like a dog. Like, he not Kevin Garnett. He's not in people's face. But, like, don't say a word to him. Don't say one word to that man. because he'll be ready to fight or talk shit, and he does it well.
He's magnificent. Magnificent. I'll just leave it at that.
You know, Jokic don't have Instagram or nothing. He's just a different guy. He loves his horses. I tried to convince him to make Instagram, but he said, no chance, no chance.
He's too damn good. It's not fair, all the things he can do. And, you know, he's so funny. I love the guy. He doesn't look like he's doing anything. You know, he's not going fast. He's not jumping high. You know, it's kind of Larry Birdish, you know, in a way. But talk about skills and anticipation and decisions. He's fantastic. Great hands, scores in every which way, involves all his teammates. He's, probably the best passing big man, that we've seen in a very long time. So
yeah, I mean, when the MVP goes out and puts up a triple-double, that means he's impacting the game at a high level across the board. And he's going to set the record this year for most assists per game by a center in NBA history. He's going to, blow it out of the water. The playmaking and the ability to make everyone around him better is what makes him truly a historically great basketball player.
It's crazy because he's not by any means the athletic guy on the floor, but he just knows his game. I think he's a player that just knows who he is on that court. You put a small guy on him, he punishes him. Somebody his size, he uses his smarts and wits. It's a tough matchup, and it's one that we failed to figure out so far.
Bro, is he hands down this better than everybody? He dominant. He pretty dominant. Or is it the system, P? Can you pick him up? It's a combination of both, though. I think he makes what the system is. The coach understands you make your system based off your player. You know what I'm saying? Only coach that make a system is Pop. But the rest, you got to play around your strength as your best player. And that's what they doing. Yeah. And that's the system is him.
He's making everybody around him better.
Yeah.
And making their job easy.
Jokić.
I love the big fella, man. 2-time MVP, one of the best players in the league, and he's such a good player. I'm a big fan, so.
It's just weird. He's just a weird dude. He'll just, before the game, he's on his little phone playing games. I think he's starting to take his health more serious, but before that, I heard after the season, he just goes back, drinks beer, rides horses, and then tries to get in shape a couple weeks before the season starts. He's just naturally amazing. I don't know.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
Right.
He's so versatile. He's got great touch, view of the game. He sees the plays before they happen. Unselfish on top of all that. He can shoot it. He knows when to shoot it. He's got great hands. I could go down the line. He's a complete basketball player at the center position, and he continues to evolve the game.
One of my favorite players to watch is Jokić because of how patient he is. And that's more so, not to say I want to be a Jokić, but I want to play with that patience. And that's what I want my game to sort of feel like.
For me personally, it's an honor and a privilege to watch him play every single night. You don't just walk out of bed and get triple doubles. He is really putting in the numbers, and he's a great kid. He's a great player.
Because when I watch Jokić, I see dominance. I don't know that there's a player in the NBA right now that makes his teammates better more than Jokić. I think that's very fair to say. So when we talk about value in a team sport, I think he's at the top of the list.
Both unselfish, man. It may not be our night, but he'll find you. If something's open, when we run plays, we don't run. It's not, we're looking for different things. We're just making reads. We're not, being selfish on the play. So it's just nice to make reads, make basketball plays, and to play off each other. And that's what makes the game so fun. For 7 years now, 7 years now we've been playing together. So it's been a lot of fun.
In playing with him for, now a few seasons, it kind of rubs off on you. So I kind of can understand what he's thinking, where he kind of wants guys at. A pass that no one else would think is coming to me, I kind of already know Nikola is kind of looking that way, even if he's looking the complete other way. So it's strange, man. He's a strange dude because when I first came in the league, he wasn't, he's super consistent in his work ethic now, but it just, so much of it seems so natural. His touch and his, passing ability and those type of things. It just seems so unforced and just part of him. It's pretty crazy, man. It really is.
And when I first seen him, I'm like, bro, it don't even feel real. This is how Jokić act. Coming off of being an MVP. So dang, this guy's very humble. He doesn't want to talk about no accolades. it's just straight work and it ain't nothing else. Like it's all about team and winning.
He'll go down if he stays at this top 3 or 4 center of all time, right? Like somebody was saying he's already a top 6 center of all time.
He's an he's a Hall of Fame talent. He's
I was going to ask
hell of a player.
I was going to ask
hell
you.
of a player.
I was going to ask you.
I've witnessed it personally.
Is it the system though, Boogie? Because you picked him up.
I think he created the system. I don't think this was a system put around. I think he created that system because he's that talented. I'm not okay with it being 3 MVPs in a row because it then becomes a conversation of, is this the best basketball player to ever touch a basketball? And I think we can all agree on that and say it's not. Not saying he can't be, not saying he doesn't deserve more down the road, but at this stage in his career, I'm not okay with saying that. We're putting him over the likes of Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, and it's just like, that's a tough conversation to have because we've seen what these guys have done. We've seen how their careers have panned out. So can we sit here and say right now, today, that Jokić, not only the best big to ever play, but the best basketball player to ever touch a ball with 3 MVPs in a row? And I'm not comfortable saying that.